I want to play this video here. This is a police officer.
Let's talk things that happened in Minneapolis, cop standpoint, right? I'm disgusted with the things that happened in Minneapolis. Period, point blank, things could have went way different. At the end of the day, let's talk facts. Guy is on the ground. He's laying on his stomach. He have handcuffs on. It's 4 of y'all, 1 of him. 4 of y'all, 1 of him. Who has control of the situation? It's not much one person could do against 4 people. Now let's get deeper, right? As an officer, you are a first responder, right? So if in the midst of you trying to gain compliance, someone is hurt, you have to render aid. So somebody's saying, I can't breathe, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. You don't think to yourself and say, oh my gosh, this guy can't breathe. He might die. Let me render aid, right? Another point, officers, other officers, if you're going to be an officer that's going to stand there and not help when things go wrong, come on, like you don't see that? That's the reason I got behind this badge, right? Because I want them officers that's afraid to step up, I want to be the one to step up. If I see wrong happening, wrong is not happening in my presence, right? I'm going to check it. And that's period.
How good is that? He says, he said, this is the reason I got behind this badge. Wrong is not going to happen in my presence. You know, it's so wild. So my point is, I wish more people who want to see change would move in and be the change, right? Be the police officers that you want to see. And how many have you seen, maybe not how many, but I've seen a bunch of videos where you have a black police officer and you have like a black rioter or protester screaming at the black police officer, calling him a sellout and all these other things. You're not selling out, you're loving and you're serving. And I love that approach that police officer did. That's the reason I got behind this badge. Wrong is not going to happen in my presence. Like in a sane world, if we see a lot of police brutality, the response in a sane world would be, let's have police department recruit drives. Right? There'd be like lines out the door of people who would want to be police officers and be the good police officers and drown out those bad police officers so that maybe one day you'll be in that Asian cop's shoes with a bad cop doing something you shouldn't be doing and you can step up because that wrong is not going to happen in my presence, right? We would be seeing these massive police drives, not rioting and protesting and throwing stuff at police officers. But we don't live in a sane world. We live in a very broken one. So, I don't know, we can learn a lot of lessons from that guy who didn't do anything. Why didn't he do anything? It's interesting to think about. Did he do nothing because he agreed with what that other cop was doing? Did he do nothing because the other cop was a superior of his or somehow like ranked higher, or maybe just even prestige, like he was just sort of the boss and he felt like he couldn't call him out? I think it was pride and embarrassment for him to admit he was wrong, right? Because once that Asian cop started the path of, all right, everyone, back up, everyone. This is fine. Come on, everything's fine here. He couldn't then, in the midst of it, say, hey, wait a second. No, you guys are right, actually. Hey, man, get off the guy's neck, right? He didn't have the courage to, more than admit he was wrong, but that's pretty, right? Like, no, actually, you guys are right here, right? You guys screaming at us, you're right, actually. You're crazy, police officer. Get off him. Slater Crusaders, thanks for watching the first on YouTube. If you want more, like, subscribe. We got plenty.